and today I want to talk about the anime SpyxFamily. This was undoubtedly one of the biggest anime of the year, skyrocketing to mainstream popularity from millions of fans and critics worldwide. The hype for this anime was insane. Like, I haven't seen so many people clamoring for an adaptation since Attack on Titan. So why am I talking about SpyxFamily? Well, after the flood of popularity the series received, it shot up to becoming one of the highest-ranking animes of all time, rivaling that of Attack on Titan, Gintama, and even Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This did not sit well with some veteran anime viewers, leading to a huge backsplash of one-star reviews, with many citing the anime is overrated. Well, I'm here to tell you that this anime is not overrated. But before I get into that, here's a brief synopsis in case you missed it. Man is spy. He have mission. He need girl for mission. Girl reads minds. Man need wife for mission. Wife kills people. They don't know their secret. They pretend happy family. Hilarity ensues. All caught up? Cool, because there might be some minor spoilers. I'd also like to preface these opinions to call them what they are. Opinions, obviously. But even though I love this anime, I'll do my best to remain unbiased in these opinions. Point number 1, the source material. This is of course a small point since a medium source doesn't always dictate its adaptation, but when a story makes such a seamless transition from paper to screen, then you can't help but point it out. It's a good rule of thumb that a great manga makes a great anime, most of the time. And SpyxFamily is no stranger to this concept. The series currently has over 25 million copies in circulation, beating out many other series in sales and receiving much acclaim from fans and critics alike. The memes and hype started well before the anime was even announced, so it's no surprise that people were clamoring for an adaptation, and the studio definitely delivered. The anime is a near one-to-one adaptation of its story, bringing to life the most anticipated moments from the manga. So the anime already had a lot to lean on from the get-go. But what about the story makes it so appealing to most readers and viewers? Point number 2, the characters. Look at Anya! Look at her! Look at the funny meme faces! Look at her little dance! Look at how marketable she is! It's no surprise that Anya carries the show. She is equal parts cute and funny. Typically, when I watch an anime that focuses on a child or group of children, I find them annoying or poorly written. But Anya is not only completely entertaining during her screen time, but also a character that I and most fans can't get enough of. She has the incredible ability to read minds, and sure, she uses it to her advantage sometimes. However, she's still very much a kid, leading to unfortunate mishaps resulting in many of the comical scenarios throughout the anime. In spite of her flaws, she still consistently makes up for herself in the end. She may not be the perfect child, but she is definitely a good girl. Lloyd, the main protagonist, is also a very well-written character. He can be seen as the classic straight man of a comedy act, keeping the family together in a strict yet well-mannered way. The viewer can easily pick up on his experience and expertise as a veteran spy, as there are often moments in the show where he settles tense situations with relative ease. He's a super likable character, as he shows much care for his family, even if it's only meant to be a surface-level facade. And of course, I can't forget about Yor, and neither can the rest of the internet for that matter. She is one of the purest waifus. While other animes would do their part and attempt to utilize more of the character's assets, Yor, even with some of her more alluring outfits and scenes, makes for an incredibly wholesome and adorable character. This is hilariously juxtaposed by her secret life as a violent and powerful assassin. Although becoming a part of this family is also circumstantial, she showcases an incredible motherly nature towards the other two characters. Yori's pure internet, stop looting her! The dynamic between all three of these characters is endlessly entertaining. The contrast between each of their personalities are so unique to any other comedy I can think of. Without the excellent writing of these characters, I can see how a series like this would fall flat, but they're great, making this anime great in their lead. Point number 3, the production. I'm encompassing a lot of different aspects of the production into this one point, because I believe all parts work together as a whole. Let's start with the soundtrack. Every piece of music is brilliant. They really invest the listener with the composition when applied to their scenes in the anime. The pieces all harken back to traditional espionage tracks from the anime's period and do a great justice in capturing that nostalgic feeling I personally have from watching James Bond films growing up. Speaking of classic espionage programming, the anime's opening animation is a direct callback to opening credits sequence animations that were popular from this era. This is just another example of a fantastic touch from the show's direction. Now, a common complaint that I saw from some of the negative reviews of this series is the animation, that it's nothing special. And sure, yeah, I agree. It's not as impactful or flashy as other action anime, but what the animation does have is consistency. I mentioned in my video about My Dress-Up Darling that the jumps in animation were really jarring. SpyxFamily, on the other hand, maintains a consistent style throughout, with no large dips or spikes in quality, leading to a pleasant and streamlined viewing experience. I also read some negative reviews that said that the animation was the only thing the anime had going for it, so I don't even think that the haters know what they're talking about at this point. SpyxFamily is an amazing anime in all aspects of creation. It's no wonder why the series has left such a positive impression on so many fans. Those who stated that the anime is overrated, I really don't think gave it an honest, fair chance. They might have been blinded by the fact that it was receiving much more acclaim than some of the anime they've loved for years. I guess they don't mind Kaguya-sama staying up there though. They could have also expected something much more different from this series, as it's categorized as an action comedy, which I totally get. This anime is not Demon Slayer, it's not Gintama, it's not generic shonen number 3. SpyxFamily is wholly unique, with a much greater focus on the comedy and interpersonal connections between the main characters. Despite its exciting and engaging premise, it's meant to be an endearing look into a misfit group of individuals forming a bond with one another, regardless of their circumstances, conflicts of interest, or personalities. In an era where a lot of anime attempt to rely on hyperviolence or over-sexualization to stand out to viewers, it's incredibly refreshing to see such a wholesome series prevail amongst the crowd. Kind of ironic that an anime about Cold War espionage is one of the least edgy series in recent times. SpyxFamily is far from over, and there's so much to look forward to, like the romantic development between Lloyd and Yor, and the eventual reveal of their actual occupations to one another, Anya's growth in her school life, and her success with Damien, Yuri and how his involvement with the secret police will affect the established family dynamic. Bond! I am super excited for season 2, and luckily we don't have to wait much longer because it's right around the corner. What did you think of SpyxFamily? Let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like, it helps me grow. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day! Bye bye!